I wanted to move you on to Tyson Fury.
I don't want to talk about him.
No, you're going to.
We're here about this.
No, but you're going to.
We're not going to talk about him. We're not going to talk about him at all. Understand that?
No, fair enough.
All right then, so let's move on. It's all about Derek Chisora, and that's it.
I understand that. You've called him a cheat. and it leads me
the biggest in boxing.
That's like a little bit flaky. You lost those fights. And those fights were lost. Kind of disappointing to me about you because
I know the truth. I have the facts.
Okay.
Understand that. I risk my life for you's entertainment to see.
No, absolutely.
So why I ain't never lied about none of this business. Why is it so hard to believe a black man than a white man? Understand me?
This guy, bro, it's so embarrassing. Why do you have to bring race into it, bro? You see what I'd say, guys? I'm not pro-black. I'm not anti-white. Neither am I anti anything else, Asian or anti-Hispanic or whatever. I'm pro-Jesus. I come from the Nigerian country and specifically the Igbo tribe, right? And you think that I'll claim them as my people. I'm grateful for the culture that God, allowed me to be born into. Very, very grateful, by the way, for real. But they are not my people. If you think about it, my people are people in Christ, the Jesus culture, not the Igbo culture. When you see people that always bring race into it, they've lost their argument, especially when they start screaming about it, screaming victim. This guy is worth supposedly $30 million. He's made over $100 million in boxing. And he's a victim because of the color of his skin. Just spare me that nonsense. Okay.
Why is it so hard to believe a black man and a white man?
Why you don't believe it?
Why is it?
First and foremost, it's got nothing to do with color.
Look at Derek Chirosa, this loser that always loses everything, instigating. Embarrassing.
This whole country got something. This whole world got something to do with race. You think your life has been like mine?
Listen,
come on, you got white privilege, brother.
Oh, don't start.
I ain't never had that.
Don't start my.
I'm a.
White privilege. I know white people that are homeless. I know white people that are poor. What's he talking about? I know. Obviously, him could be an example of black people that are wealthy. Oh my God, man! These people just they made me sick too, man. Like, God has created different races and cultures because He wants us to enjoy the beauty of this, and the devil has sowed a seed. Unfortunately, that has caused this division. And he needs to stop. I'm sick of it. If you think about it, man, whenever white people, quote unquote, or black people, quote unquote, calm each other down and love each other, they do great things together. But here we are just dividing each other with this nonsense talk from people like him who have been brainwashed to think he's a victim because of the color of his skin. Nonsense. If you think about it, I come from Nigeria, right? Nigeria supposedly was colonized by the British. You don't hear me crying about how a victim I am, that the English Empire colonized my people and da. Nonsense. I'm a child of God and I can do whatever. I can achieve whatever I want to achieve. Nobody's stopping me except me. Except me. God wants me to be great and I will be great. And by the way, my name is Great Akudo. Thank you for tuning in. And before we continue,
you need a working capital for your business. We can get you 50 to 25 million in just 24 to 72 hours. And you can use the money for your business expansion, equipment, taxes, renovation, inventory, marketing for your business, emergency business expenses, etc. If you are a medical practice, restaurant, liquor store, moving company, pool service, we can fund you in just 24 to 72 hours. We do not fund lawyers or pawn companies and no default deals. All you need to qualify is $50,000 monthly revenue, turn in 3 to 6 months of business bank statements or processing statements, and a completed application. If you have bankruptcy, we can work with you. If you have a 500 FICO score, we can work with you. We can work with tax liens as well. And here are some other companies that we funded. All you got to do is click the link and take it to the application, fill out the form. One of our finance representatives will get back to you in just 24 hours. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's continue.
I'm a black man with dark skin. Ain't nothing ever been given to me. We done been through so much
Oh my God! Excuse me. Spare me the nonsense.
They try to give you a vision, a little insight of what we go through as black people, man.
Not me and you.
You don't get it.
No, not me and you, bro.
Where do you want me to go?
Y'all don't get it. And that's the problem. You think you get what you don't understand.
Okay.
Why is it so hard?
Screaming like a teenage boy. Can't control himself.
Talking about my people and all
Mental
that shit.
game zero.
It's hard to believe a black man than a white man. The cheated. Tell him to sue me so I can show the facts early. Because when the documentary and everything, the story come out, I'm gonna show everything.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna get all the people that know.
You think
Yeah, contest it.
In the inside, he got people that the inside of him that know.
Okay, for those who are not fight fans, Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury, who he's raging over, which we don't have a problem in him raging over Tyson Fury and the fights they had. The problem I personally have is him bringing race into it. Tyson Fury is a white man from England, right? They call him the Gypsy King. They fought 3 times. 3 times. He had 3 times to prove that he's better than Tyson Fury. The first time was a draw. That's the first time both of them had a draw on their record. They were both undefeated at the time. Now Tyson Fury has been defeated twice or 3 times right now, or something like that. Twice by Usyk, or Alexander Usyk. So now they fought 3 times. The first time it was a draw on both of their records. They booked the fight again, and he lost by TKO, technical knockout, from Tyson Fury. And then for the 3rd time for him to prove himself, and he lost by KO, and he's here crying about it like a freaking loser that he is. They made so much money, bro. Contested. The interviewer said, contested. Then don't be waiting for him to sue you. Show us what happened. You don't have to wait for dude, just show us and stop crying about it.
I don't about that. I said we didn't want to bring him up in the first place. It ain't got shit to do with him.
Fair enough.
Okay, they brought him up. You don't have to answer.
Yeah, man. You, man, I'm out too.
Let's read what they said about him. The former boxer champion furiously stormed out of his interview with Jordan. Simon Jordan has addressed his viral interview with Deontay Wilder that ended with the former boxer champion storming out in anger. Ahead of his boxing comeback against Derek Chirosa, former WBC heavyweight champion, Wilder spoke with Jordan on TalkSport to preview the fight. During the interview, Jordan decided to ask the American about his infamous rivalry with Tyson Fury, criticizing Wilder's accusation that the British heavyweight had cheated during their fights. Wilder didn't react well to comments and quickly became heated, shouting at the journalist before storming out of the interview as security guards stepped in. And now Jordan has spoken out to address the viral interview and reveal how he now feels about the 40-year-old boxer. I didn't know he was 40 years old. Old man, a fool at 40 is a fool forever. During the interview, Jordan mentioned Wilder's previous claims that Fury had removed some of the padding in his boxing gloves ahead of his knockout victories in their second and third fight, alongside some of Wilder's other claims. Wilder, angered even at the mention of Fury's name, quickly got up and got up to leave, shouting, "You can say what you want. I know the truth. I have the facts." Speaking about the incident the following day, Jordan admitted that he was embarrassed throughout the whole exchange and even thought that Wilder could have been on drugs during the interview. I'm not going to be surprised. I was a little bit embarrassed because I thought the show's coming off the rails. The show was coming off the rails, and it was a big show, and Deontay Wilder is a big name. Jordan admitted on TalkSport. I thought he's a bit of a tit, and then I thought, is he on drugs or something, or is this theatrics? And then I just came around to the conclusion that he's not right. He's not well. Jordan defended his decision to continue pressing Wilder on the topic after the boxer initially tried to steer the conversation away from Fury, pointing out that he was simply relaying Wilder's own comments back to him. He added, "I didn't provoke Deontay Wilder by asking him a question that he didn't want to answer. I asked him a question about something he'd said, not something I was trying to engineer into clickbait. Tyson Fury in some people's heads or minds is a legend in boxing. And you're sitting in England. I thought not unreasonable someone else asked him the question, and he didn't like it and he didn't answer it. So he gets all agitated and upset about it." Well, you guys seen it. This guy's an embarrassment. I'm not, again, not pro-black. Nope. And I'm not anti-white. So race doesn't matter. What matters is at the end of the day, where you're gonna end up. You know, God has created all of us with the red blood in under our skin. Technically, we're the same if you think about it, just different shades of the same, and we all come from Him, by the way. Anyway, please like, share, comment below, and if you disagree with me, do you think Wilder is right to flare up like that? Do you think he's wrong to flare up like that? Put a comment below. Let us know what's up. This is the Akuda Experience. I'm Great Akuda. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.